blaze. Spend money, what a waste. Times money, money pays. You ain't ready for the eighth. She ain't ready for the eighth. Mad as savage, me back and I'm back in it happening, ready to blow. I remember doing these with Deji from the street, they left me on my own.
Yo, get the speaker box loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.
In the deloading phase, the only thing that I was focused on was actual form. So taking the reps really slow and trying to make it as mind to muscle as possible, so the form would carry on into whenever I get back to heavy deadlifting. And this is by no means trying to shit on your deadlift. If your deadlift is 135, everybody starts somewhere. Back whenever I didn't know how to deadlift, I was working with 135. So don't be worried about where you're starting. Just worry about showing up to the gym every single day. That's your main focus right now, is just show up to the gym. Learn as you go, look up YouTube videos, continue to research, and eventually, 100 days from now, you're gonna be a different person. Just stick with it. Usually I don't put my belt on until I hit 225, but because this was a deloading day, I wanted to maintain the rhythm of what I usually do as if I were heavy deadlifting. Because if you don't, something, in your lower back could pull. It was throwing me off, so I had to act like I was heavy deadlifting in order to maintain the correct form, because it's a mind to muscle connection. So me doing lighter weight was kind of throwing me off, and I was having like a little bit of a bad form issue.
Yo, get the speaker box loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound. Hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.
So again, the reason for a deloading phase is because your muscles will eventually become sore, and they will stay sore longer because you're not giving it time to heal itself, because you're upping the weight over and over every single week while not letting your muscles recover over like anywhere from 60 to 80 days straight. Your body's going to need that time to recover. So a deloading phase would be cutting your weight by 40%. Taking 40% of the weight off gives your muscles that time to heal that it needs. So then you'd see me lift heavy on this, and you're like, what? Like, you just were talking about going lighter. So the reason I do that is because this is like a meditation for me, like lifting heavy, and this is accessory work. So what I'm doing is mainly focusing on my compound movements lowering, because that's the heaviest lift of the day. So I'm lowering the heaviest lift of the day, and some of my accessory work is also being lowered. This one really like makes me feel good, gives me a good back pump. So I still maintain the same weight on this. Sometimes this lifting every single day gets mind-numbing, it gets old, it gets boring. That's the thing that nobody wants to go through, though. Think about it like that. That's why most people don't get where they're going or where they want to go, because they don't stick to it, even though it's mind-numbing and it's the same routine every single day. If you maintain it, if you stick to it, and you never give up. Eventually, you'll start to figure out the little things that you're missing, and you'll start to work with the people that you need to work with in order to find out, what you're doing wrong and fill all the gaps. Here I remember I was feeling a lot of shoulder pain in my left side, so I was, fidgety and kind of moving around, and I'm just trying to figure it out. But the main problem was, I needed to deload and take some pressure off my shoulders and give myself a break. So I did that, and my shoulders are back to normal now. So for those of you who don't know what the difference between like an injury and an actual like irritation feels like, an irritation feels like a slight pinch in your joint, and it's letting you know, hey, soon this is going to be a big problem if you don't lighten up. So that's what I take it as. It's like a warning sign. So then that's like why I was like, okay, I need to deload. I need to take all this pressure off. Because my left knee, left side of my back, my left shoulder, left elbow, my whole left side was not doing good because I needed to catch up with my right. And then injury, it's something pops, something like bad happens, and you're like, okay, I'm going to be out of the gym for 3 months, maybe 6 months. That's the difference between, so something drastic has to happen for you to get injured, and then you know that you need to take it really light or just completely stay out of the gym for a few months.
Yo, get the speaker box loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound. Hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound. Hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.
Alright, so for this workout, you're just focused on the tension in your bicep. Just letting your arm hang and then just focusing on strictly bicep. No shoulder, no back, just bicep.